like meditative exercises, because I want us to be limber and I want us to be ready, and I also like don't want any lawsuits right now. So join me in these, like, they're very important. They like limber you up and like stretch out your muscles and stuff. So actually, when I dated Bob Ross, this is when I like got into kind of really meditative stuff, and he would paint, and I would just kind of like meditate and stretch as he would paint. So, okay, is everyone with me? Yes, okay. Everyone's with me. Okay, so we're gonna start at the head, doing some stretches. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. And just really kind of feel the like stretch. 5, 6, 7, and 8. So now we have the neck taken care of. Now what we want to do is the wrists. So just close your eyes and kind of let your wrists wind around. That's probably good for the wrists. Then we're going to elongate the sides of your body. So this is like really good, especially for summer. Like Giselle does this a lot to make her torso really, really like long and lean. So I learned this one from her. So we just go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a little boring. 7 and 8. Now this side is probably going to be at least like 2 to 3 inches longer than it was. Now we do the other one. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, now this one, we've now warmed up like head to torso, but now we need to do the legs. So we just go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now this leg is nice and warm. 1, 2, oops, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, basically the whole body is warmed up, except we need to do a little bit of extra around like our midriff. So this one is the one I used to love when I was in the Pussycat Dolls. We would do this for like hours and hours and hours, just to make sure that we were like very, very like malleable in this region. Okay, so it's just like this. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we're like warmed up. Maybe just do one big swoop around this way and one big swoop around this way. Now the fun part. Okay, so I'm going to get into the dance now. But first, I just want to say, if anyone, I know it's like a very trying time right now, but if you can donate any money at all, whether it's like as little as $5,000 or as much as like $1 million or less, 5, 10, whatever. If you can, please go right now to the link that's in the bio right here. Schitts Creek gives back. It goes, all the money goes to Food Banks Canada and Feeding America. And yeah, so please contribute if you can. And if not, that's okay. Let's just dance. Okay. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to like go through and just do it one time, just by myself. Follow along if you can, but again, as I said, get it. If you don't, get it, because it's très compliqué. Also, I know you're going to say, like, let's put on some music, let's put on the tracks. We don't need to, because when you have the musician plays all the instruments. So I'm just going to do this a cappella for you all. Okay, feel free to sing along if you know the words. I'm a Lamborghini. I'm a Hollywood star. I'm a little bit tipsy when I drive my car. I'm expensive sushi. I'm a cute, huge yacht. I'm a little bit single, even when I'm not. I'm a little bit, I'm a little bit, I'm a little bit, I'm a little bit, la, 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 a little bit Alexis, la, 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 a little bit Alexis. So, the reason that I don't have more than that is that usually by this point people are like clapping so loud or like screaming so much that their hands hurt or their voices are raw. So that's kind of as far as I usually go, just to save people any injury. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through and break down, kind of beat by beat to really walk you through it. So, what we have first is, I'm a Lamborghini. So we walk forward. This is the steering wheel of the car. And as the steering wheel moves around, that's what we do with our hand. So, I'm a Lamborghini. And if you're left-handed, I'm a Lamborghini, like that. Again, if this is confusing, don't worry about it. You'll figure it out. Okay. So, I'm a Lamborghini. Very next is, I'm a Hollywood star. Now, make sure that your wrists are kind of limp and your bum is out and everything is kind of flopped. And I know that this feels like not the most dancerly thing, but it's actually called post ballet, and what that is it's kind of like a rebellion against ballet and all the confinements of that. So just rebel with this. So Hollywood star. And then what I do have to say is that when I was doing this choreography, I was this is very kind of totally complicated and a little bit tricky. And what I really want to do with my song is reach international audiences and have everyone be able to do it together. And so I was to the choreographer, I was can we maybe do some international symbols that everyone knows already? And I had to push and push for this, but finally after 4 weeks, we decided on this. And so this should get a little bit easier for you guys. So the next one is international symbol for tipsy. I'm a little bit tipsy because your head feels crazy and anyway, I'm a little bit tipsy. And then we get a little sexy. And this is the international symbol for driving. When I drive my car, and we drop it down like this. Now, it turns out that there is not an international symbol for expensive sushi. So I just kind of riffed. I just kind of made it up. So what I did was just kind of this. And then for cute, huge yacht, this is a fun fact. There actually is not an international symbol for cute, huge yacht either. But this is super, super cool. When sailors are on the high seas and their ship is in distress, they go into this position. They all take to the decks and they go into this position. So this is why we chose this for cute, huge yacht. And then everyone knows what this is the international symbol for. Can I hear what this is the international symbol for? Let's see. Let's see who's smart tonight. This is... Okay, no one's like really participating in... There's really like... I was kind of wanting more participation, but it's okay. That's okay. Sexy face. Okay, that'll do, basically. That's basically sexy face, yes. Or like, come on in. The water's fine. You know? I'm a little bit single, even when I'm not. And this is like closed for business. This is like open for business. And this is like closed for business. And then we go, okay? And then, again, I'm a little bit, there's obviously no international symbol for that, but what I like to do is picture like, kind of like, you know, when you're in Tahiti and there's like dolphins flouncing around in the ocean. That's kind of what I channeled for that. So I went, I'm a little bit, and then finally, the pièce de résistance. La, 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 la. A little bit Alexis. La, 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 la. A little bit Alexis. For that, I think it's like, kind of like Mardi Gras, when you're out at Mardi Gras, just kind of like, you take in the energy and just kind of remember all of the beads and all of the boys and all of the booze, and you just kind of like take it in and then let it out. So what I want to do right now is ask, I'm going to do it one more time. But before I do, is there anyone who has any questions about like the particular choreography? Like, is there any move that's really stumping someone? Or like, do you want to know more about any kind of, I don't know, like the history of a dance move or anything like that? Let me know if you do. I'm just going to take a little water break and hydrate. Someone wants to know, okay, what move was the hardest for me to learn? I mean, it was all like, as I said, it was like a 7-week process. I got it basically right out of the gates, but then it was just the finessing of things. So I think it was basically like a little bit single, because I usually was quite tipsy when I was learning the lines and the moves, I mean. And so like when you have to really control your balance with this, because I was drunk like quite a lot of it, it was just hard to really nail and like keep the core taut and tight. Anything else? Oh, another one of the songs on my album, thank you for asking, it's called Hampton's Hose. It's actually my dad's favorite. I don't know, maybe I'll sample it for you guys at some point. What else? Yes, David was like a real a-hole, I'd say, like during this process, because, you know, he's David. And so I realized like really kind of quick out of the gates that he would just like laugh and compare me to various inanimate objects when I was dancing and showing him the moves. So I just chose to just wait until I had everything kind of nailed down. How many Stavroses have I dated? Was it one or more? Hun, you tell me, was it one or more? Come on. Cute question. Did I come up with the choreography myself? No, as I just mentioned, maybe you weren't here, but I did work with, like kind of loose, like I brought a lot to the table. But then this choreographer who was Janet Jackson's choreographer, who was a descendant of Ginger Rogers' choreographer, kind of like helped me fill in the gaps. I just have to say, before we ask any more questions, this is really fun. If you guys can donate any amount of money, there is a GoFundMe, Schitts Creek Gives Back, and all of the money that is donated goes toward Canada Food Bank and Feeding America. And I know these are really kind of like tricky times for everybody. So if you can't donate, it's okay. But if you can, that would be so wonderful. And regardless, it's like super fun to be on this journey together tonight. And okay, what else? Any other cues? Any other cues? Someone's too young to know who Janet Jackson is? Ew. How is it dating Harry Styles? I don't kiss and tell, but I was gonna say that whenever I do my expensive sushi move, like this one, that was Harry's favorite to watch me practice. So let that be my answer. Anything else? Okay, we've already talked about Prince Harry. Okay, well, basically, oh, Twy. It's a little shout out to Twy, that's so sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna go through it one more time. Join in with me this time, please, guys. Get off your butts and, like, do something, because we're young, we only live once, and so we might as well YOLO. Okay, is everyone ready? Yes? Okay. Ready? Okay. Feel free to sing along if you know the words. I'm a Lamborghini. I'm a Hollywood star. I'm a little bit tipsy when I drive my car. I'm expensive. I messed it up. Hold on. I'm expensive sushi. I'm a cute yacht. I'm a little bit single, even when I'm not. I'm a little bit. A little bit Alexis. A little bit Alexis. Yay! Okay. Love that journey for all of us. Thank you guys so much for hanging with me on this Saturday. And I have to go because I have a FaceTime with Post Malone, and he gets really cranky if I'm late. So hold tight, and love you. Hey guys, I'm so sorry. I did leave my oven on, like a big idiot, and now I don't have time to help you with the dance. So, are there any questions since I messed that up? Oh my gosh! You guys have raised almost $115,000 for our two incredible charities. That is, thank you so much. You guys have done such an incredible job in these really hard times. Thank you so much for your generosity. Okay. I don't know why I'm so out of breath. Oh. Hi, friends. Hi, Donna, and Lucky, and Anya. Oh, man, all good buds from set. What was my favorite episode? I think one of my favorite episodes to shoot was Cabaret, because basically all the cast was there, and it was our last day of shooting before hiatus, so everyone was kind of like, had the sillies a little bit, and we got to actually perform cabaret-ish, bits and pieces of cabaret in an actual theater in front of an actual audience. We all had the jitters. We all felt like we were actually performing a real show. And we had to rehearse for days and days before. So that was a super cool experience. One of many that I will miss very much. Miss you, butt mouth. That's so nice. That's from Lucky, who is my good bud and the incredible makeup artist on the show. One of the incredible makeup artists. Would I get a tattoo to remember Alexis or Schitts Creek? Yes, I would. And I've been really thinking about what to get that isn't the lamest thing imaginable. So if anyone has any cool tattoo suggestions, let me know, because I want to put it on my body. I think my mom's watching. I'm getting another tattoo. Deal with it. But I want to figure out a really cool way to do that that's not like scrawling Alexis Rose in calligraphy on my forearms. Oh, this is stressful, guys. This is not great. What did I steal from set? The bell? No! How dare you accuse... Imagine if you just saw in the background the bell on the windowsill. No, and whoever stole that bell, shame on you, you rat bag, because Eugene Levy wanted that bell with all of his heart and did not get it. I stole menus. A menu. I stole the pubic relations diploma, Alexis' pubic relations diploma. And, I took the painting that's over Johnny and Moira's bed of the boats that are in the harbor. And then I took the least Alexis-y costume. I took a big bulky sweater, and then I took basically the only pair of pants that she ever wore, which are those crazy, psychedelic pants from the first episode of season 6, I think. How interesting, hey? What interesting content I'm telling you right now. I did not take the bell, you goink, Dan. Do not start a war. Don't start a war right now. Am I drinking wine? I'm drinking wine. So let's all have a nice cheers together. One more urge from me to donate if you can to the Schitts Creek Gives Back GoFundMe page. The link is in my bio. Or if you want it to be very complicated, you can just go to GoFundMe and type in Schitts Creek Gives Back, and you'll find the page there. The money goes towards Canada's Food Bank and Feeding America. If you can donate literally anything helps. But this is obviously a tough time, so If you can't donate, that's okay too. And it was just so nice to be able to spend some time hanging all together. I know times are so friggin' insane, and so anything we can do to kind of keep each other company and keep each other laughing and entertained is great. So we will be here tomorrow and Monday and Tuesday to do more of the same. So yeah, we'll see you guys soon, and thank you so much for hanging out, and cheers to everybody. Stay safe and stay happy and stay hydrated. Okay, bye everybody.